Aravalli Mountains and our needs. India has a question it does not like to answer honestly. Can we build concrete cities and also save the Aravalli Mountains? Most people say yes. Reality says no. We have been using Aravalli Mountains for construction since 1960. Concrete cities and rocky mountains cannot live together forever. People live in cities, not on hard rocky hills. Slowly, one must give way. And that one is always the mountain. Life before concrete. Before the 1960s, India lived simply. People stayed in mud houses or single-story stone homes. Roofs were tiled, not concrete. Houses were small, cool, and breathable. Cities were limited. Land was cheap. Housing pressure was low. India worried about food, not climate change, clean air, clean rivers. Mountains were not seen as resources. They were just there, green, silent, protective. They gave oxygen, water, shade, and balance. They never asked for anything in return. 1965 changed everything. By 1965, India achieved food security, hunger reduced, population exploded. Cities expanded fast, land became costly, people needed stronger houses. Multi-story buildings became necessary, concrete became the new symbol of development. And concrete needed stone, stone was available in the Aravallis. Why the Aravallis were used. India needed huge amounts of stone, the Himalayas were too far, the western and eastern Ghats were also far. The Aravallis were close, very close. Close to Delhi, New Delhi, Gurugram, Faridabad, Noida, Greater Noida, Jaipur, Alwar, Ajmer, Udaipur. No emotion was involved, only convenience, so stone came from the Aravallis to build these cities. Today, even villages look like concrete jungles. A quiet beginning. The destruction did not begin loudly, it started quietly in the mid-1960s. No big announcements, national debates, headlines, one quarry, one truck. One village at a time. Nearly 40% of the Aravallis were damaged this way. Slow damage looks harmless, that is why it works. This was India's need at that time, there is no sense blaming governments or people blindly. How India accepts slow damage. In India, fast destruction creates protests, slow destruction creates adjustment. If someone says, I will finish the Aravallis, people block roads. But if a mountain disappears village by village, truck by truck, year by year, nobody notices. This is not ignorance, this is pressure in a crowded country. No government, no company can take everything at once. They take slowly, from different places, in small quantities. That is the Indian way. Why people protested first. When large-scale mining was first planned, the government did not take people into confidence. They did not explain the project, they did not explain jobs, they did not explain development. In India, this never works. People here move on stories, narratives, and media. First, a story must be told, either say the mountain is a threat, or say the mining is a benefit, each one will get some money in next election. No story was set, so people felt confused, then felt cheated, then got angry. That is why protests happened. In India, development does not start with machines, it starts with a narrative. What the Aravallis really did. The Aravallis were never useless. They blocked desert winds. They held groundwater. They reduced heat. They protected North India silently, but they did not produce daily money. So slowly, they lost value. Why laws cannot fully stop it. Laws can stop big corporates, they cannot stop millions of small needs, one house, one road, one extension. No government can watch every truck. Small damage always wins. Even if big mining stops, small mining continues, people are not destroying mountains. They are building homes, need defeats law every time. Our needs will not end. India's population is growing, cities are expanding, concrete is cheap and fast. So the truth is simple, the Aravallis will vanish, slowly, steadily. Because our needs will not end. This is not evil. This is not conspiracy, this is not greed alone, this is destiny. This is survival pressure. India is not empty like America. India is not disciplined like China, India is crowded and practical. Too late, but not finished. More than 60 years have passed, the damage is visible now, large parts of the Aravallis have lost green cover. Forests have dried, hills have been flattened. Almost 40% of the range is already gone or badly damaged. This is not emotion, this is ground reality. The Aravallis cannot be restored to their original form. Mountains take millions of years to grow. Humans destroyed them in decades. That chapter is closed. A bigger danger is coming. The Thar Desert is no longer far, it is visible, quiet, patient. It is not attacking fast, it is moving slowly grain by grain, wind by wind, year by year. This slow movement is more dangerous than floods. Once desertification crosses a limit, it cannot be reversed. So the question today is simple, what can still be saved? The Great Aravalli Green Wall. One solution is clear, whatever remains of the Aravallis must be fully protected, it must become the densest forest belt possible. Not decoration, not photo op plantations, real forests, native trees, continuous green cover. A true Great Aravalli Green Wall, it can slow desert winds, hold moisture, cool cities, and recharge groundwater. The real problem. Who will pay for it? There is no quick profit, no fast return, no big corporate interest, no election advantage. Yet other countries did it. China built a green wall for survival. Africa started the Great Green Wall to stop deserts. They did not do it for profit, but to stay alive. India now stands at the same point. But we copy only America. Our policies are for capitalists. And our Trump still does not believe in climate change. We do the same. The dream that needs sacrifice. Saving the Aravallis needs sacrifice. It needs billions of dollars, many years, strong laws, honest protection, patience. A forest belt 1,400 kilometers long and 100 kilometers wide does not fit profit charts. Corporates see no benefit. Politicians see no quick win. Governments see only cost. So the idea survives in reports and speeches, good on paper, heavy in reality. The youth question. If one force is left, it is people. Especially Indian youth. They have numbers, have energy, have power. But most of that energy is distracted. Mobile phones, social media reels, political trends, temporary outrage. Environmental concern rises for a few days, then disappears. 85% of Indians depend on groundwater. The Aravallis protect it and recharge it. Still, the Great Green Aravalli today feels more political than real. The cycle we know too well. In a few weeks, protests will stop, headlines will change, life will continue. Until the next heat wave, until the next water crisis, then we will ask again. How did we ignore this for so long? The Indian ending. We Indians are different, we have personal dreams and daily struggles, we carry many burdens at once. The old British saying fits well, you will always find an Indian in trouble. Yes, many times we create our own troubles, but maybe just maybe we can also fix this one. Before the mountains, the forests, and the water finally run out. Let's keep that hope alive.